Welcome dear students. Today in this video lecture, we are going to discuss the different types of fluid flow, or we can say the classifications of fluid flow. That we start with the first category, that is a steady flow and unsteady flow. Steady means the properties or the fluid characteristics like the pressure, then the velocity, then like I'm taking the density. So this kind of the properties or the characteristics cannot be changed with respect to time. Here you need to take the important point, that is a time. Means if in a fluid flow this kind of properties cannot be changed with respect to time, so that is called as the steady flow. And unsteady flow means the if the characteristics or the different properties of the fluids are changing with respect to time, so that is called as the unsteady flow. Let me write that del p by del t is equals to 0. Means variations in pressure with respect to time, the variations in the velocity with respect to time, so this is equals to 0. That is called as a steady flow. And unsteady flow means the del p by del t means the property cannot be remains constant with respect to time. So suppose let me take the density. Suppose at 9 o'clock in the morning I observe the flow of water through the some canal or the open channel, and I found that the pressure over here is a 1 atmospheric pressures. So after suppose 1 hour, if I am coming and I measure the pressure at 10 a.m., and if I find the pressure that is same that we have measured at 9 o'clock, so this kind of fluid flow we can say that it is the steady flow. And there is second is unsteady. If your the characteristics or the properties of fluids are vary with respect to time. Now the second classification, that is called as a uniform flow and non-uniform. So here you have to remember the space. Here the important point is a space. So let me explain that variations of pressure, then we can take the velocity, then we are taking the density. So if this kind of properties are vary, suppose I have the fluid flow. Suppose I have located these three different points, 1 2 3 points. Let me take these a b c, or I just write it down the coordinates, that x0 y0 and z0. For the b I'm taking x1 y1 and z1. For c I have take x3 y3 and z3. So if my velocity with respect to the space that I have taken, the space, it is s, so it is equals to the 0, means there is no variations are there, then that kind of flow is called as uniform. Means throughout the space the velocity at every point at x equals to 0, at x equals to 1, and x equals to 2, or x equals to 3, then we can say that this is the uniform flow. And for the non-uniform flow, the properties or parameters are changing with respect to space. Now there is a third kind of the flow classification is that is called as a laminar flow and turbulent. So laminar means the fluid particles, let I'm taking, this is my open channel or flow through pipe is that, and if fluid particles are moving in this layer by layer and they are not crossing each other, so this kind of flow is called as a laminar flow. Where the turbulent flow, it is moves like this, the fluid particles are, so this is called as a turbulence flow. In laminar flow the fluid layers are parallel to each other and there is no mixing phenomena are there. In the turbulent flow the velocity is fluctuating with respect to time and strong mixings occurs between the layers. Means one layer is mixed with the other layers like this. Suppose this is third layer, or like this is a fourth layer. So this kind of flow is called as a laminar flow, where this kind of flow where the mixings are happens, that is called as a turbulence flow. Now the next we are going for the classification, that is called as a one dimensional flow and two dimensional and three dimensional. In one dimensional flow we have the all the parameters are functions of only one parameters. Suppose I'm considering the x, y, and z and the t. So x, y, z is my space parameters where I'm considering all the three dimensions, and time, that is the another variable. So here suppose I'm considering only the one dimensional in which my properties are changing. So the pressure is only the functions of x, it is not depends on y and z like that. So that kind of flow arrangement or flow assumption, we can say that it is one dimensional flow. Two dimensional flow means the velocity as well as density. Suppose I'm taking the velocity, so velocities are changing in two dimensional, that x and y. So this is the two-dimensional flow. And three-dimensional flow means we are considering about the three-dimensional, that suppose let's say is the acceleration is a functions in x, y and z, all three directions. So this kind of the flow is called as a three-dimensional flow. Then other types of classification is also given in our syllabus, that is called as a compressible flow and the incompressible. Compressible means the volume and thereby the density of fluids change appreciably during the flow, then it is called as a compressible flow. And generally all gas flows are treated as a compressible flow because in gas the particles are not near to each other and we have the larger distance compared to the liquid, and that's why the gas stream we consider as the compressible flow. And incompressible flow means the fluid particles or the volume of a fluid and thereby the density of a fluid cannot be changed with respect to the flow field. So that is called as an incompressible flow.
Thank you for attending this video lecture. Thank you.